will be departing from platform 1. Please stand clear of the closing doors. Please refrain from voting on the train platform.
No! Oh, hi, Kata. Good morning.
Good morning. Hey, what's the matter?
The mother of one of Mayu's friends was hit by a car that was leaving the parking lot. It's a good thing that the car wasn't going that fast yet.
Huh?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, no worries.
Why don't you come over to our place and have dinner with us tonight, Keita?
Thanks for the offer, but, I already have plans with someone tonight.
Aww.
I'll see you later.
Well, then we'll do it some other time.
You bet. The compassion of others weighs heavily on me. Oh. Always trying to build relationships with one another. But once you let that happen, you can fall victim to another's destiny. And in the end, no matter how much you try and avoid it, you end up wrapped up in it yourself. And that is the reason why I can't.
Whoa. Lucky me. It seems you're late too, Ibuki.
I don't really see what's so lucky about it.
I'd stand out if I was the only one. Welcome. Good morning. Would you like me to heat up that bento box for you?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Customer appreciation. All bento.
Bingo.
I've been having the best luck lately.
Huh?
See? Check out what I won.
Wow. So, are you planning on extending me an invitation?
I'm sorry. I promised Shizuka I'd invite her.
Oh, well, that's too bad.
But I promise I'll take you next time, all right, Ibuki?
It's fine. I just thought I'd ask. Good morning, sir. Sorry I'm late.
Just go ahead and take your seat, all right?
Yes, sir.
Running late as well, Yamada?
Yeah. Huh? Gasai's not here today. Hey, did he transfer, drop out, or die? What's the matter with you, Lisa? He just has a cold. Well, there's a lot of that going around lately. Let's go, Shizuka. You're ready. Lisa, wait up.
Hey, Boogie! You coming to karaoke? Yeah, sure. I think I've got a coupon we can use. Oh, wait. I just remembered I promised to watch my neighbor's kid tonight. Oh, really? Sorry. I'll take a rain check for next time.
Please purchase before reading.
Hey, Mayu.
I thought you were going to meet up with your friend.
On my way now.
Aw, that's too bad.
We received reports of a weak earthquake in Okinawa earlier today. Registering a 2 on the Richter scale, there were no reports of damage. I gave you an extra egg. Sorry for making you wait.
Huh. Thanks as always.
Next train arriving on platform 1. Please remain behind the yellow line until the door opens.
On behalf of our sponsor, K-On! We'd like to thank all of you who came out to see the GSD live in concert.
Oh, giant over there. Hey, Lisa, want to move? You don't have a sister, do you? No, but I think my brother kind of looks like a girl. It's so weird. That girl in the red outfit looks just like you. So it seems that doppelgangers do in fact exist. You believe that?
Hey there, wait a sec. I work as a scout for a modeling agency, and I was wondering if you had a minute to chat.
Mom, why did you have to die? That woman I saw, could she have been your doppelganger?
It was a hit and run. She died on impact.
She was so young, too. Are you awake? I called you like a million times. I made you some potato and mayo rice balls because I know how much you like them. No! My blouse! Oh, no, what am I gonna do?
No matter how hard I try to forget, I can't erase the memories of that day. The day after we saw her, my mom died.
Excuse me.
I guess you're in luck today, Ibuki.
So tell me about the concert. How was it?
Well, I'm starting to believe that there really are three of each of us in this world. I saw a girl that looked just like Lisa. My doppelganger. Will you drop it already?
Listen, keep an eye out for accidents and stuff.
Don't tell me that you really believe in doppelgangers.
Yeah, right. But I do worry about you, and I just think you should be careful, that's all.
Oh, I see. So you worry about me, huh? And you don't mind that too much, do you? Oh, sure. Like I really care either way.
Here you go. Sliced pork, just the way you like it.
Oh, thank you.
Don't mention it. You're one of my regulars.
Excuse me?
Hi, how can I,
I'd like some ramen, please.
Sure. You've got money, right?
Of course I do. I got plenty. Here you go.
I can only assume you're kidding, right? Miss, that's not enough change to buy instant ramen.
So I don't get to eat any ramen? Thank you so much for this. Are you sure you don't mind treating me to something that's so extravagant?
Yeah.
Huh?
Thanks again for your generosity. Mom? Ow. Hey, what do you think you're
Tell you what, why don't I give you a bowl on the house?
I have a stepfather sending me some money, so I should be able to pay you back soon.
So you're still living all by yourself?
Yeah.
And what about your mom?
She died in a car accident when I was just a little boy.
Oh, sorry for bringing it up.
Tell me, do you happen to know anything about doppelgangers?
Doppel what?
It's like having a double or a clone, but I believe that there are three of each of us in this world. Make eye contact with one of yours and you're dead. That's the reason my mom died.
That's incorrect. Doppelgangers are just a myth made up by humans. What really exists are known as doppelliners.
Doppelliners?
Yes, they're part of a system created to maintain the balance of terror in this world. There are three of the same person here on Earth, and their fate is divided up amongst them. In accordance with the rules of the coexistence equilibrium, if two subs meet, then they'll be extinguished via an illness, accident, or what have you.
Extinguished?
After that, the remaining group will absorb the fate left behind by the extinguished subs. I'm afraid your mother wasn't a root, but rather an unfortunate sub who was extinguished to maintain balance.
Oh, good evening. Miss! Miss! Hey, just what the hell do you think you're doing? She's just a young girl. Hey, I'm talking to you,
Whoa, hey! Sir, are you all right?
You gonna fight back? I was hoping the Guardian would put up more of a fight. This time, I'm gonna hit you square on. I'll knock you out of the park.
Stop it!
Kata, stop!
Get on the phone and call the police!
Stay out of this, boy. This doesn't concern humans.
Don't touch her!
Ramen. My ramen. That bowl of ramen was given to me as a gift, and you came along and ruined it. You'll pay for that.
You really think so, huh? You're quite insolent for a stray Terra Guardian. That was quick. As much as I'd like to taste the terror of such a lively guardian as yourself, unfortunately I'm under orders to capture you alive.
Don't worry, we're all safe now. Please forgive me. I'm so sorry for involving you in this whole mess. You're not hurt or anything, are you?
I'm fine. Who are you?
My name is Kudo, and I'm a Terra Guardian. And this is Poonie Poonie.
Terra what?
Oh, my ramen! There was so much broth left in the bowl, too. I'm sorry for letting the ramen you bought me go to waste. It's nice to meet you, but I have to go now. Poonie Poonie!
Where are you going?
I have to go kill my brother. All right. I'm almost done making your favorite stuffed cabbage.
Akane?
Yeah?
I'm fine, really. Just because we're old friends doesn't mean you have to take care of me all the time, you know?
What are you talking about? If I didn't look after you, you'd probably never eat.
I can take care of myself.
Huh? Oh, this takes me back.
Akane?
Keita, I was just wondering, is the reason you never get close to anyone because you're afraid that they'll die? Are you afraid that if you care too much for someone, they'll be taken away from you? You've been through so much. Losing your mother, your close friend. I'm sorry.
Victims are Lisa Yamada, 17, Kazuo Kimura, 45, and Akira Yamazaki, 47. Because the site of the accident is located downtown, it is causing quite a disruption.
Hey, Ibuki! Might I remind you that we are tribal ends, and that we have received Terra from the most powerful guardian clan, the Shishigami, and yet you allowed yourself to be defeated by a stray Terra Guardian. But she was so powerful, she didn't even need to use Exceed! It tingles, doesn't it?
Wait, I have more information for you. The Terra Guardian, she said she's going to kill Lord Hio.
Why so concerned about Hio? You wouldn't be taking orders from him instead of me now.
But Lord Seishi...
Useless idiot. Get out there and find that girl. I'll eat the terror of that guardian and then present her to Hio myself.
I saw a girl look just like me this morning. I'm starting to believe that there really are 3 of us in this world.
Right after they saw someone who looked exactly like them, they both died. Just like my mother.
Keita, I hope this doesn't resurrect the trauma from your mother's death.
This week marks the opening of our 100th K-On! Mart in the Tokyo metropolitan area. As you can see, we're also franchising out beyond our main store into the Nagoya-Osaka corridor, as well as our first store next week in the Okinawa Islands.
As a reminder, midterms will be starting next week, and it'd be appreciated if you were all prepared for them.
There are 3 of the same person here on Earth, and their fate is divided up amongst them. In accordance with the rules of the coexistence equilibrium, if 2 subs meet, then they'll be extinguished via an illness, accident, or what have you.
And she called that the fate of man? Who is that girl?
What's wrong? Is what happened to Yamada still weighing on your mind?
No, not really.
You seem very distracted lately, and I've noticed you're late to class quite often as well.
Sorry about that.
Not to mention you're living by yourself. If there's something on your mind, you can always talk to me about it. As your teacher, it's part of my job to make sure you're okay.
Nah, the truth is it's really kind of silly.
Don't worry. Just tell me about it.
This might sound kind of strange, but have you heard of doppelgaangers? I know. It sounds crazy, but it's just a rumor I heard.
Rumor, huh? You heard it in class?
No, actually from some really strange girl that I met downtown.
Be careful she's not trying to recruit you for a cult. Listen, it's nothing more than just an urban legend, so you don't have to worry about it.
An urban legend, huh? I knew he'd never believe me. I just hope I can steer clear of getting myself involved in any more odd situations.
Connie, are you here?
I guess she went off shopping or something. How many times have I told her to turn off the lights when she leaves? Who are you? What are you doing here?
Welcome home. I hope I'm not intruding. Oh, I'm sorry. Was I not supposed to eat this? It's just that I saw it sitting here and I'm really, really hungry.
Never mind that. How did you get in here?
Well, it seems that Kuni here was able to follow your scent.
My scent?
Ramen, hamburger, bibimbap, shish kebab. And then this very kind lady came and saved me. I'm back. Oh, hey, that's her, my savior.
Akane, why did you let her in my apartment?
I couldn't just leave her like that. She collapsed on the floor out front. And aren't you guys friends? Now you just relax. I'll make us some dinner, okay? I bought some rice balls, so feel free to eat one. Thank you very much. She seems like such a nice lady. And she's very pretty, too. Oh, stop that. You're making me blush. I'm so jealous that you have such a great older sister. I'm not his sister. His aunt?
Would you please leave?
Huh?
I'm sorry, I don't mean to be rude, but I don't want to get mixed up with someone like you.
Keita, what are you... I'm very sorry. I won't bother you again. Wait! Hey, don't go.
Akane, please, just let her go.
I just thought she was a friend of yours. She said you treated her to a bowl of ramen.
Look, Akane, maybe it'd be best if you were heading home too.
Huh?
I'm sorry, it's just that I already ate dinner before I came home.
Understood. Lord Hio says the girl has been spotted in the area, and he's instructed me to capture her.
I assure you I will find that girl before he does. Yes, I can smell it. The fresh and powerful scent of a Terra Guardian. She has yet to be tainted by the outside world.
Mom? Rice balls sure are delicious. They're filled with all sorts of goodies. So sour.
Yep.
Thank you.
So who exactly are you?
I'm Kudo. Didn't I tell you that earlier?
I don't mean your name. You talked about doppelgaangers and roots, remember? How is it that you know about that kind of stuff?
That's because I'm a Terra Guardian.
Yeah, but what's a Terra Guardian?
A Terra Guardian's primary purpose is to maintain the coexistence equilibrium.
Coexistence equilibrium?
Yes, what that means is that all creatures in this world are given a certain amount of Terra when they're first created, except, of course, humans who have their fate divided up amongst 3 separate beings. How can I put this? Let's say you had 100 units of fate. Those 100 units would be divided up amongst 3 identical humans. If the 2 with the least amount of Terra, known as subs, were to meet, they'd be extinguished to maintain the balance. The remaining human will then absorb the leftover fate and become a master root, and that's what's known as the doppelganger system. I know that it may be hard to believe, but everyone's got doppelgangers out there, even you. You just haven't encountered them yet.
No way. That's just too crazy. But then, they did all die, didn't they?
Intriguing, these doppelgangers. What a fascinating system. Only those with the strongest of fate have the power to control their fortune, and perhaps even the entire world. What do we have here? It seems I may be quite fortunate myself.
Thank you again. I should be going.
Hey,
Yes?
where is it that you're going?
I have to go kill my brother. Keita, was it? Thank you for all your help. I really appreciate it. And please thank that lady for me, too. You people are...
He was beaten by this little girl. Surprising, considering he was a tribal end who'd received power from the Shishigami clan.
The Shishigami clan?
But perhaps not so surprising, since I can smell the intoxicating strength of your Terra. So far, I've managed to feed on 4 of you Terra Guardians, and I'm going to consume your Terra as well.
You killed Guardians? Why would you do that?
So I can ascend to a greater power, where I can rise up to a place where Terra Guardians cannot.
And for that you're willing to take the life of others? Well, not anymore.
The power of your Terra makes me tingle. You're no ordinary Terra Guardian, are you? You make for a worthy adversary. Let my entire body and soul go now. Take this!
That attack was...
Yes, an exceed. Are you surprised?
How can a mere tribal and have enough terror to use an exceed?
It's because of all the terror I've consumed from the Guardians that I've killed. But that was just a taste. Try some of this!
He vanished.
You'll be number 5. The 5th to fall prey to this invisible exceed! What's wrong? Feel the energy. It's exhilarating. I had expected you to put fight than that.
I can hear his attack, but I can't see it.
Well, I suppose all that's left now is to eat your Terra.
Police department, what's your emergency?
What do you think you're doing, huh, boy? If there's one thing I hate, it's interfering humans.
Mom. I'll be with you soon.
You should have run while you still had the chance. You were a fool to interfere with the...
This is the only way to save you.
What's that girl doing? What?
I'm sorry, Keita. Accept this heart in exchange.
I'm alive.
It's all right. You're fine now. I took care of your wounds. They're healed, so you shouldn't be in any more pain.
But I lost all that blood. What is that?
Well, funny you should ask.
Very interesting. So you made a pact with him to save his life.
A pact? What is he talking about? What pact? Hey, wait! Wait, do you mean she saved me?
You were a fool to make a pact with him. It'll cost you. What's the matter? You seem to be having difficulty synchronizing all of a sudden.
I thought I could see it coiling around. But that means...
I hear it cut through the wind as it snapped back. Could it be?
It's a whip!
You must be thinking you can fight me at close range. A little reckless, don't you think? Now, my troublesome little Terra Guardian, I will rip you in half with the power of my Exceed. The charge from your death will be pure bliss.
Stop.
I must admit that a Terra Guardian surviving this long from my attacks is quite impressive. However...
Stop it! Stop it!
I'm done playing. It's time to open you up.
You said you wanted to feel numb, didn't you? Then perhaps I can help you feel that way permanently. I'm so happy to see you've made a full recovery.
What do you mean?
From what I can tell, it looks like my heart had a high compatibility rate with you. It was quite risky, but I'm glad it paid off.
I don't understand. Compatibility with what?
But whatever happens, you just have to make sure that you don't leave my side for a while, okay? Wait, come back! You must understand that your body will reject my heart if you don't stay close to me.
So you're saying the heart in my chest?
Is actually mine. Keita, can I come in?
Hold on a second.
See? Your heart's in here now. And as a result, we've entered into a pact together. Oh, hi, I was... Oh, look, it's my savior. What exactly is going on here?
Once again, seemingly out of nowhere, pieces of an unbelievable reality have begun seeping into my life.
Are you sensing something, Excel?
I can sense an unnatural terror that is all around us.
It seems a great number of master roots have been produced by someone, but the question remains why.
We should soon know the answer. We'll follow the terror to its source. I'm sorry I'm eating so much of your lunch.
Don't worry about it. I'm not really that hungry.
So I'm still not sure I completely understand what happened. Well, the way it works is that you form a pact with someone when you exchange a body part. What kind of pact? Normally, we're only supposed to make a pact with a chosen few, but it was necessary to save Keita's life. You see, when two people who've made a pact together synchronize, they can possess an incredible amount of power. This is because we Terra Guardians are much more powerful than a normal human. You're a Terra Guardian? That's right, we're not human. My people come from a different world than this one. But in any event, I'm just glad that your body accepted the heart I gave you. Exchange hearts? I'm sorry, but how is that even possible? So you didn't notice the scar on my chest earlier? I don't know. I'm not sure I'd buy it. Well, if you need more proof, I've got a scar too.
Knock it off. You're scaring Akane.
Are you okay, Akane? Yeah. So I guess what she said about saving your life was true then, huh, Keita?
Huh?
I suppose you could say that. But don't worry, it's not like you have to pay me back or anything. The only reason you got hurt in the first place was because of me.
You're damn right it's all your fault. I never asked to get involved in any of this, okay? Now please just get out of here and leave me alone.
Stop it, Keita. I'm sorry, your name's Kudo, right? Why don't you go take a nice bath? Keita, are you sure you're okay? If your chest is hurting, I can go get you something for it.
I'm fine.
Well, maybe you should go to the hospital, okay?
Seiji was beaten.
Yes, sir. Serves him right for bragging about all those Terra Guardians he's killed.
That female Terra Guardian who defeated Seiji must be incredibly powerful.
I don't doubt it. Guess we finally pushed them too far. Too bad for them. Fortunately, the humans we turned into tribal ends are a dime a dozen. Find that girl immediately.
Yes, sir.
I finally get to see you, my darling Kuro.
Hello? This is Ibuki.
It's Subota. Sorry to call on the weekend.
Mr. Subota, what's up?
Well, I'd heard a report that one of my students had gotten mixed up in some violence last night. So, of course, I was rather concerned.
You don't have to worry, I'm fine.
You sure about that?
Yeah.
I was in the neighborhood, and I thought we could grab some lunch, since you probably don't eat very well, living alone and all.
Oh, I actually have company over right now.
Keita, mind if I borrow this?
Who's that?
Oh, just an old friend of mine.
All right, then. Perhaps some other time. Take care. I'll talk to you later.
Yes, sir.
I feel so much better. I haven't been able to bathe like that in ages. Thank you so much for your hospitality. Kudo, why don't we get you dressed in the other room? Huh? I don't understand. Why? Don't worry about it. Just trust me, okay?
I'm going back to bed.
I imagine you must be pretty tired, too. Why don't you lie down for a bit? What's wrong? If I'm going to take a nap, I want to sleep with Keita. Because I just formed a pact with him, for the time being, my fighting abilities are all out of balance. If I don't allow our bodies to make the proper adjustments, my skills will be diminished. So in order to be able to properly synchronize with Keita, it's imperative that he and I... I'm sorry, but you just can't sleep with him. Clearly, I'm going to have to stay here tonight as well. I was wondering, are you Keita's girlfriend? No. Then are you some kind of servant of his? Neither, actually. We're childhood friends. We've known each other since we were little. Oh, I understand now. Here, help yourself. I can eat all of this? Sure, of course. Wow, thank you so much.
It's like a dream. I still can't believe what happened last night.
I can't believe this is your first time in a train. It's so amazing. I've seen them from the street, but I never thought I'd be in one. Hey, Keita, are you all right?
Oh, yeah, I think I just got too much sleep. Although I probably should have stayed at home. I've got exams starting tomorrow.
No matter what happens, you have to stay by my side, okay? Yeah, but perhaps you two don't need to be quite so close. So, where are we going? We're going to go buy you some clothes. The ones you were wearing before looked like they were about to fall apart.
I don't know why you think it's our responsibility to get her new clothes. If it wasn't for her, we wouldn't be in this mess in the first place.
Akane? Yeah? What kind of a person is Keita? I'm just curious because he's someone I can no longer live without. Don't you think that's taking it a bit too far? He seems so nice, and yet other times so cold. I feel like I don't really understand him. Well, if there's one thing I'm certain of from all these years I've known him is that he's got a warm heart. But he can be a little stubborn sometimes and chooses to hide his feelings, so people misread him. I'm someone who can understand him, though. Now I understand. I'll just have to take my time and really work on him. Huh? Work on him? What do you mean? Wow! Look at all these clothes. Pick out whatever you like, and then we'll have you try them on. Huh? Oh, it looks cute. That looks great on you. I don't think it's very practical. That looks great on you. Hmm? I think it may be a little too provocative. That looks great on you. Thank you for buying me all these clothes. It's my pleasure.
What is it? Did you sense something?
For a moment, I felt an enormous amount of terror. I also sensed a Terra Guardian.
What?
Now, don't forget to go to the hospital today, okay?
I know.
All right, I'm off then. In order to maintain a nutritional balance, you should eat breakfast.
I'm heading out.
Oh, so are you heading to the hospital?
To school.
To school? But Akane said it was very important for you to go to the hospital.
And how would I explain all this to a doctor? They'd never believe me.
But I really think you should stay close to me for the time being.
I'll be back later this afternoon. Whatever happens, don't take a step outside this apartment.
So is the production of Master Roots going well?
Lord Hio, please forgive me for saying so, but I don't think it's a very good idea for you to be seen here.
Don't think you can tell me what to do just because Lord Ration has taken a liking to you. You should never forget, without the power of the Shishigami clan, you'd just be an ordinary human with a bit of luck.
Might I remind you that we are tribal ends, and that we have received Terra from the Shishigami?
Brother. It's all right, Poonie Poonie. I know Kate to use this, but those engaged in a pact can share their hearts and their bath towels.
We've been looking for you, Miss Stray Terra Guardian. Won't you kindly accompany us?
You people just don't quit.
You can't fight very well so soon after making a pact, can you? So that's it? You're done already, huh? Let's have a little more fun with her.
My strength, it's like I'm not even in my own body.
This pain in my chest, where's it coming from?
That's enough, don't you think? We should leave her in one piece.
My fighting skills are all out of balance. I can't properly defend myself like this.
Now be a good girl and come with us.
Damn it!
What happened to me earlier? Did something
I have something I need to talk to you about.
Actually, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
It's about the doppelganger system you were asking me about the last time we spoke. You need help, Keita, and I might be able to save you.
Mr. Subota, please.
Relax, Ibuki.
Yes, sir.
At first, I didn't believe that such a system existed either, but then I was fortunate enough to learn the truth. Those with the greatest amount of fate are allowed to survive, and I've finally come to see that as a wonderful thing.
Huh?
If the Chosen Ones are able to control this world, then we may finally achieve an ideal society.
Mr. Subota?
And you have to do your part in building that ideal society. Doing your part will lead you to the path that saves you as well.
Keita!
Kuro, what are you doing here? I told you not to leave the apartment.
You're safe. I'm so glad you're all right.
Huh?
Tribal Ends came to the apartment.
What? What's wrong, Kuro?
He's one of them. That man is a Tribal End.
Huh? You can't just make stuff up like that.
I'm not. I'm telling you the truth.
So, it was you, Ibuki. You entered into a pact with this young girl. I advise you to stay here until they come to pick you up. So it's true that when a Terra Guardian enters into a pact, they're temporarily weak.
It can't be.
It's useless to resist!
Mr. Subota, what are you doing?
It's been a real pleasure having you as a student, Ibuki. Because of you, when I turn this girl over, my stock will rise. Thank you. Hey, where are you going? Ibuki!
Keita, thanks for saving me.
Trying to escape?
There's no choice. I have to fight. We have to allow for our hearts to be as one so you can synchronize with me.
Synchronize? But how?
You have to resolve to fight. Have the will to defeat your enemy.
Resolve? To fight?
Like I'd really let you two synchronize.
Kuro! Mr. Subota, please, just leave her alone!
Ibuki, stay out of this. It's unfortunate because I was really starting to grow fond of you. I had high hopes that you had what it takes to eventually become a Master Root. You're different from other subs, like your friend Yamada. She was a poor student, and yet so useful in helping us create our society. Her aid in producing Master Roots was a worthwhile sacrifice.
That's insane. What kind of person is willing to sell out their own students just to fulfill their own sick ambitions? Kuro, get him. Defeat him. Do it now.
Right.
This Terra, could it be from?
Yes, it's stronger than we thought. Bonjour. Guten Tag. Buenas tardes. Dad, what are you doing? Huh? They're not tourists? You promised you'd buy me that special limited edition Dolpher doll. I'm gonna sell out if we don't hurry.
Don't worry, dear. Now quiet down. Sorry about that. So, counter number 3, right?
Right.
You've been very helpful, and you're even more beautiful. Thanks again. I hope your day is as lovely as you.
Daddy, I'm telling Mom.
Not if you want that doll.
Thank you for backing with us. The flow of that terror is quite powerful. However, I can sense that the traces of that power are starting to fade.
So she hasn't made a pact then?
Most likely not.
Then why?
Thank you for banking with us. Excuse me, can I ask a favor? Huh? That woman isn't a contractee, but her terror has a hint of a Terra Guardian. We must know why.
She's on the move. Follow her.
Yes, sir.
I can't believe Professor Subota is one of them. What do I do?
This is too horrible!
Huh? What's wrong?
Everything looks delicious here! I can't decide what to eat!
He's out.
Huh?
Pony Pony. Don't freak out. Order whatever you like.
You mean it? Really? That's the nicest thing ever! Look, Akane! I'm so hungry. Here goes! Pony!
Do you think you could cut down the noise just a bit?
I'm sorry, sure thing. You were saying?
My teacher attacked us, but Kuro was able to stop him.
What?
I know this is weird, but I gotta get out of here. School's too dangerous for me now.
If it's that serious, you need protection. At least file a report.
What do you mean?
You should go to the police. Huh? That's what they're there for, to protect and serve.
I know, but
We can't go to the police. You cannot trust the police.
you mean the police are in on this with them?
Yes! I was minding my own business when they came after me.
What happened?
I was merely eating some bananas I found. Huh? Yeah, I took a few from this big pile by the road.
Stop! Thief!
The next thing I know, the police are in hot pursuit. It was so weird. Now, usually I can run pretty fast, but I was weak because I was so hungry. They caught me and put me away. They locked me up in this creepy cell. I'm innocent. I'm just a regular Terra Guardian. Please let me out of here. Then the wall I was pounding on fell down, so that's how I ended up getting away.
What? You mean you literally broke out of prison?
The point is, the police are really dangerous, so we can't contact them. Pony!
Kuro, I know it's hard, but it would be great if you could not do the yelling thing so much.
But the police! They're evil!
Kuro, we can talk about it later. And now what?
Akane, there's something important I have to ask you. Sure, go ahead. May I order a beachside jumbo deluxe parfait? Yeah, that's fine. You can order whatever you want. What? You're amazing! You've made me so happy! In this cruel world where eating a banana can get you thrown in jail, you and Keita are so incredibly kind to me. This is the best day ever! Look, I think the police can help if you only explain to them what's going on.
We don't know what's going on. We don't know who's after us.
Then tell them what you do know.
That would only make things worse. They wouldn't believe me. Mysterious enemies with strange powers, they'll think I'm crazy.
You're not. I know who's after me. Huh? It's my brother. Huh? Your own brother? I'm going to kill my brother.
That's right. You said you were going to kill him.
Yes, and I think the people who attacked you are working for him. I'm sure he's to blame for all the strange things that have been happening in this town. What are you two talking about? We are honor-bound to defeat those who have betrayed their duties as Terra Guardians and are destroying the equilibrium. Now that you and I are able to synchronize, nothing can stand in our way. Keita, you must fight by my side. What's going on?
Who are you to tell me what to do? Stop treating me like a pet. First you switch our hearts. Then you order me to synchronize, whatever that means. And now I'm supposed to help you fight. Oh, no. I'm sorry. Kill your brother. Of all the presumptuous, audacious...
Who do you think you are?
I'm sorry.
I told you I don't want to have anything to do with you. Do you know how many times you've almost gotten me killed? I'm not safe at home. I'm not safe at school. I'm not safe anywhere.
You can't turn back. We made a pact.
No, we didn't. We didn't make anything.
Keita?
So that's where the Terra came from, that Terra Guardian. We should secure her.
Everything in its time.
We all hoped you'd prove to be a remarkable tribal end, but you've proven only to be remarkably pathetic.
So ashamed.
Do you have any information that might brighten my mood?
That Terra Guardian, her name. It's Kuro.
Ah, that is good to know.
Lord Leo, please spare my life.
Oh, I'll do more than spare you. I'll offer you a reward. You'll enter into a pact.
What kind of pact?
A very special one, unprecedented even. It will be the first pact attempted with something other than a heart. Don't worry, you're a root. You were born with good luck. I'm sure it will be a success.
It's Kuraki.
Enter.
Thank you. These are the minutes from today's meeting. The only thing we need now is Ms. Yuki's signature, after she's had a chance to review them.
Yuki?
Kuraki, why is it taking so long to find me a sub?
My apologies, Ms. Yuki. We're exhausting all of our resources to accommodate you.
Ration, I'm surprised to find your right-hand man to be so useless.
Don't be too hard on him. It's like trying to find a needle in a haystack.
A task you've apparently assigned to a blind man.
Apparently.
It's been very difficult for me to allow you to use the Kayonji group. You know that.
I'm aware of it.
Now, Kuraki, go and show me what you can accomplish as a master root.
Yes, I understand, Ms. Yuki. Keita Ibuki. I never expected to run into you again. Not like this.
Pasta carbonara, shrimp salad, BLT sandwich, diced steak, and a beachside jumbo parfait. Looks like that's everything. Will that be cash or charge? So, Keita, about before. You need to know that after two people make a pact, they're bound together. Till death parts them. Some contractees can't stand each other. But even so, they have to spend decades together sharing the same heart, and if they really trust one another, they can develop a strong bond. It's a bond nobody can break. It can only be weakened from the inside between the two, and all it takes is just a hint of doubt.
That's weird.
Huh?
That car, it's been parked here this whole time.
I'm sorry that took so long. What are you doing?
It's them!
Did they spot us?
Wait a second! Tell me what's happening!
They're following us.
What?
Hurry!
I'm sure they're looking for my brother.
secured the Terra Guardian you've requested, and 2 others.
You are to bring the Terra Guardian girl to me alive, understood? Dispose of the others as you please.
Yes, sir.
Keita, watch out!
Akane!
You're Tribalents, aren't you?
So what if we are?
Some freak with a whip, Sabota, and now you guys!
Hey, we're nothing like those chumps. Those guys were amateurs.
Still not at full strength.
Not bad, kid. Try to succeed. Sky Dragon Fighter! That's my exceed. Strong enough to capture a flying dragon. Now that you can't move, you don't stand a chance.
Kuro!
So we captured the Terra Guardian. As for you and your lady friend, we're under orders to kill you any way that we like.
I guess it's inevitable following Filthy Terra. You're going to have to dispose of a few imposters. Taking out the trash.
You're one of those so-called tribal ends. We've heard a lot about your kind. Who gave you your powers?
I'm not telling you anything.
It's not difficult to guess.
Then they're of no use to us. You've already wasted too much of our precious time. Get the hell out of here.
Right back at you, tough guy. Eat this. Retreat!
They just appeared, out of nowhere. I can feel their power from here.
With a simple glance, you have ascertained what we are.
Which means you're no ordinary mortal.
Did you know the nature of your being before entering the pact?
My being? I understand I'm a human being.
These two are special.
If you are unable to read our Terra, how can you understand the true power of the Terra Guardians?
So these two are a Terra Guardian and a contractee, aren't they?
Yes, and they're very strong. You two were at the bank today where I work, right? Yes, of course it's you. I can't thank you enough for saving us. What is it?
You followed her. To get to us, right?
His mind isn't useless after all.
Yes, I'm glad he's not a complete imbecile.
Okay, so I was right.
Indeed. We didn't expect to meet you under these circumstances. Come here, I want to ask you something.
Keita!
So you put Akane's life in jeopardy just to find us!
Keita, be careful.
That's it! You got him!
So, the little girl's got some fight in her.
He just took that punch like it was nothing.
Well, Excel,
I don't think it matters. These kids haven't shared the pact for very long. Whatever they do, there's no chance they'll beat us. Wouldn't you agree?
yeah, you're right. There's no need for us to synchronize.
What's wrong? Aren't you going to synchronize, young contractee?
Where do you get off calling me young? What are you, like 7?
Don't you know that appearances can be deceiving? Stop it! Why in the world would a Terra Guardian choose someone like you as her contractee? I guess you aren't even able to fully synchronize, am I right? I will protect my contractee with my life!
Kuro! Kuro, do you think we can beat this guy if we synchronize?
I'm not really sure, but I know it'll boost my combat abilities.
All right, let's do this!
I don't believe it. What did they do? They finally synchronized. They have more terror than I thought.
Looks like it was worth coming here after all.
Let's show them what we can do.
But I don't understand. We synchronized. He's much more powerful than we are. And the two of them haven't even synchronized yet.
Don't worry about it. Just stay synchronized no matter what.
You got it.
Well, well, well. Aren't you stubborn?
If normal punches aren't enough to beat him. Oh no. The sudden rise in terror density means...
Say your prayers, little one.
Steiner?
Kuro,
Keita, we did it! We defeated him!
what was that move you just did?
It was an exceed.
Exceed. I bet that's what those other guys used on us when we got ambushed. Those tribal...
Those tribal ends?
Huh?
They're not able to use a true exceed. They're merely poor imitations of the genuine ones the Terra Guardians use. Genuine exceeds? You really don't know anything. When a Terra Guardian synchronizes with their contractee, their strength and terror are amplified and reflected into a genuine exceed. A genuine exceed? So that's what I did. My exceed. Thanks! I never could have done it if you hadn't synchronized with me.
Yeah, right.
Poor Keita. I'm surprised. I didn't think you'd be able to execute a powerful exceed with the contractee such as him.
I'm glad we found someone strong enough to play with.
You still looking for a fight?
Oh, most certainly. I was just beginning to have fun.
Okay, Keita, let's finish this.
You got it.
Exceed! Mega Exceed!
Kuro!
Stop hurting her!
What the hell? What is that?
Hexawall. It is the power of my 1,000. 1,000? I don't understand how a contractee can make a shield. I'm beginning to think you don't understand anything.
Don't you think we've put up with enough of this already?
Then go show them your true strength.
Synchro! worry about that now. They're coming!
Keisha, what's wrong? You foolishly used up your contract with Terra. He's useless now.
You'll get no pity from me. Exceed Stampede!
How many of him are there?
Keisha, find cover!
Well, what should we do with you now?
No, Steiner, that's enough. I have some questions I'd like to ask.
Come on, Excel. These kids need to be put in their place and taught a lesson for their insolence.
Steiner! I said I wanted to talk to them.
Whatever you say, partner.
Listen carefully. By attacking us, our actions up to this point have been completely justified. Are you too ignorant to understand that, young one?
You're not really a kid, are you?
If you don't have anything to do at the moment, we would like to take this opportunity to talk to you. Talk to us? We'd be more than happy to give you a ride home. And then perhaps, if it's not too much of an imposition, you could treat us to a cup of tea.
What do you mean, the noble ones?
It's a European federation of Terra Guardian clans united for a single cause.
We have all pledged to do what we can to preserve the coexistence equilibrium within the Noble Ones.
A federation of Terra Guardian clans?
Just when I thought things couldn't get any more complex.
The flavor and aroma are lovely. It's a nice Earl Grey. Thank you. The Brits like putting milk or lemon in it, but I like to savor it just the way it is. What is your preference? I like it straight, too. You can taste the flavor better.
There's something I still don't get. Why did you come to Japan?
The degree to which the coexistence equilibrium is distorted here is both abnormal and alarming. There's nothing else like it in the entire world.
Is that possible?
Yes. We were sent by the noble ones. Both Steiner and I have been searching for the source of this unbalance in the coexistence equilibrium.
We detected an anomaly, and it led us to you, young lady.
You mean me?
Yes, because the terror you were emitting was clearly different than that of normal human beings.
What exactly do you mean by different?
It carried traces of a Terra Guardian.
Kuro?
That's right. It's been our experience that when a human who is not a contractee is involved with a Terra Guardian, the coexistence equilibrium will often be disturbed. However, our assumptions were not entirely correct.
When did these disturbances start?
We can't say for sure. However, we do have a lead which looks promising. There was an event that occurred 7 years ago in Okinawa, which may have been the cause.
Okinawa?
This is a picture from the Okinawa incident, taken by an agent of the Noble Ones sent to investigate. Is this woman familiar to you?
That's...
Do you feel that? It's so much more intoxicating than even the finest vintage wine. That's the terror of 6 fallen man-apes. Savor it as it flows into you. What kept you, Mikami? I think I have a job for you. My subordinates are less than satisfactory.
So, is the target another Terra Guardian?
Yes, but I was hoping you could take care of this other problem first.
I'd recognize that crest anywhere.
My mother. It's my mom. This can't be true.
What can't be?
It's her, all right. That's Mrs. Ibuki.
Impossible. My mom's dead. She died a long time ago.
I know, Keita, but...
Maybe it's that woman. The one from the station.
Wait! This picture, you said it was taken 7 years ago? Is that relevant? Look at the date the picture was taken. It was 6 months before she died. And the place where this was taken, it's...
Okinawa. Is that significant?
My mother was originally from there. From Okinawa. But if that's her, I don't understand what this has to do with...
We don't know. The agent the Noble One sent was killed by these people too, and the answers died with him.
So are you telling me the Terra Guardians have something to do with my mother's death?
We cannot be certain of that, But we know something is happening in Okinawa, and great lengths are being taken to keep it a secret. Though the Noble One's investigations are continuing, we've yet to uncover the truth. And if that weren't troubling enough, there's the matter of the abnormal phenomena in Tokyo.
In some way, all of these pieces fit together, and we're here to find out how.
Which is why I'm afraid we must take our leave.
Oh, please at least have a scone.
I'm sorry, but we have work to do.
Wait a second! What are we supposed to do? Those men are gonna keep coming after us! What's so funny?
Even a young contractee like you is able to synchronize, right?
Huh?
And you can even perform exceeds.
Let us know if you ever want a little exercise.
Thank you for coming to our rescue. I don't know what we would have done. Please accept our apologies for any trouble we may have caused you. And let me give you my cell. Huh? If something should happen, please call us right away.
Okay, I will.
And thanks so much for the lovely tea. It was delicious.
Do you really think that the woman in that photograph is the boy's mother?
Possibly, but regardless of whether or not she is, we have another mission which takes priority. That Terra Guardian is unusual, and I'm not sure why.
I think she's hiding something. What? And then there's the Terra on her contractee.
Yes, I noticed that too, but there's no use telling him about it.
Is that Akane messaging you?
Fortunately, no. It's from our brilliant agent. Apparently, he's already found the factory.
That was fast.
When he gets back, we'll have to reward him with some delicious Earl Grey tea. Keita? Are you okay?
I'm fine.
As a Terra Guardian, I feel I owe you an apology for what happened to your mom.
What do you have to apologize for? We're not even sure that's my mom in the picture.
But I can't ignore the possibility that it might be her. And if it is, then I'm positive she was involved with the Terra Guardian in that photograph. In exactly the same way you and I are. I didn't want to say this in front of the others, but there's something else about that photo. That man with the crest on his hand? I think he's the man I'm after, the strongest of the Shishigami clan.
You're telling me that guy's your brother?
Yes, I think so. That's why I have to go to Okinawa to find out. Once I've finally defeated my brother, I'll find out what happened to your mom. It's the least I can do for dragging you into all of this. Ever since you helped me, your whole life has been filled with nothing but trouble, and I will not rest until I've made it up to you. Please, stay here with Akane where it's safe.
Yeah, let me ask you something. How do you plan to get to Okinawa?
I thought I would walk?
It's out in the middle of the ocean. You can't walk.
What? Middle of the ocean? Then all I have to do is swim.
You have no clue how far away Okinawa is, do you?
No, not really.
I'm gonna come with you.
Huh?
I think getting away from Tokyo for a while would be a good idea. And Akane's been so generous, but I can't keep imposing. And I need to know the truth. The truth about that photo.
Thank you, Keita.
But I'm not going because of you. Got it?
Got it. Kuro, the bath is ready. Thank you, I'm coming.
Ooh, I'll pay you double.
You certainly seem more than a little interested in that girl. She powerful?
You might have to give her a few bumps and scratches, but try to go easy on her. Apparently, she's made a pact with someone. Feel free to kill him if you'd like. That little Terra Guardian is all we care about.
When are we planning on going to Okinawa?
Immediately, if not sooner. If they come after us here, Akane could end up getting hurt. Better go check out my place now. If there's nobody around, I'm gonna grab some cash.
And me?
You can watch the apartment for me. And Kuro? Akane would worry about me if she knew, so don't tell her we're going to Okinawa.
I won't.
Keita Ibuki?
Are you a tribal end?
Don't be silly. I'm a full-fledged Terra Guardian. My name's Mikami Hojo.
I've been contracted to acquire the Terra Guardian who made a pact with you.
Kuro?
I'm only interested in getting the girl. I have no intention of harming you. If you bring her to me, I'll leave you alone.
And if I don't?
Well, then you'll wish that we never met. What do you say?
I say no!
You should have taken my offer, boy. You're...
He needs me. Why in the world are you in such a rush? I have a bad feeling about Keita. I think he might be in terrible danger. It's Keita calling. Hello, Keita? What? Huh? Yes, she's standing right here. She wants to talk to you. Hello?
I have Keita Ibuki. If you want to see him again, you're going to have to meet with me.
Meet with... Wait, don't hurt him! I thought something was wrong. Keita's been kidnapped!
Is that the building?
According to our intel from headquarters, many tribal ends have been seen coming and going from there.
The Shishigami clan?
Most likely.
It's Steiner. Move into position.
He's going to Okinawa in the morning.
I see. Thanks to all the master roots that you've managed to gather for us, our project is finally coming to fruition. I'm most grateful.
My pleasure, sir.
No, if you'd only put that much effort into finding my subs.
Of course, Mizuki. My apologies.
Sorry for interrupting. It's Hio.
Come in.
It's been a long time, Lord Ration.
I'll give you two some privacy, if you'll excuse me.
Working hard as usual, man-ape.
Yes. Lord Hio, may I inquire about that woman you barred for the experiment, Riona Kogori?
What do you want to know?
She escaped almost a full month ago. If more time is required to locate her...
Oh, I see what you're getting at, but don't worry, she's been spotted. We'll capture her in no time.
Very well. Should you need any more assistance from some master roots, you do know where to find me.
What's with him? Karaki's just a man-ape. You sure it's smart to put so much trust in him. Might come back to haunt you later.
You make a valid point.
I never get tired of this view. To think it all started when the Terra Stone was defiled. I can't help wondering what's going on back at the Pure Place. And with Lady Kuro as well.
Who can say?
Well done, men. I don't believe it. What could have caused such a thing? How could all of these Terra Guardians have been destroyed like this?
Steiner.
Huh. What is it? Oh, a piece of the Terra Stone?
Most likely they were using it to draw the Terra out of the Terra Guardians. That way they could produce tribal ends in mass quantities.
From an intellectual perspective, the plan is brilliant. But from a moral one, it makes me sick.
The Shishigami clan. If they're behind this, then they're more trouble than we thought.
No doubt about it.
Let me go!
I can't do that, and don't try to escape. You'll only get hurt.
What is it you want?
I find you interesting.
What?
Yes, you and that Terra Guardian of yours.
She's only after me. I hope. Do you think that she'll hurt Keita? Then we better hurry.
What's this? Aren't you a member of the Shishigami clan or whatever they're called?
You shouldn't jump to conclusions. I'm not a part of their clan. I'm a member of the Ginkgo clan who prize freedom and solidarity. I am merely working for the Shishigami clan on this particular contract.
Oh, right. Sure.
Why did you decide to enter into a pact?
What do you mean?
Well, you're a sub, right?
A sub? You mean I'm gonna die if I meet one of my doppelgaangers?
Of course. and the root will absorb your Terra like any other sub. Eventually, they'll become a master root with vast amounts of Terra. It is the apex of the doppelganger system, achieved only once the sole survivor absorbs the Terra from the other two.
So I'm a sub?
The Terra you emit is very weak. You're not even a root, let alone a master root. I'm surprised that your Terra Guardian never told you that.
No, she didn't say anything.
You should know what happens when a sub enters into a pact with the Terra Guardian and goes into battle.
So tell me.
Well, I'll be right back. I'm sorry. Were we too loud?
It's been a long time since we've had a guest.
Yes, you're right. I got you more medicine, by the way. And the payment for this job will be much larger than usual, so we'll finally be able to spend more time together.
More time, right? I'm a sub.
Puni, take care of Akane for me. Are you sure you'll be okay? I'll be fine, and I'll rescue Keita. And then we're going to Okinawa. Okinawa?
What is it?
Things might get a little noisy. Try not to let it bother you.
Keita! I'm so glad you're not hurt!
Is it true that I'm a sub? I know you know. Tell me the truth.
Probably. But even if you are, you're still my partner. It doesn't make a difference to me if you're a sub. The only thing that matters is that we can count on each other.
Count on each other? Don't be ridiculous. Forming a pact with a sub is taboo. Or are you too dumb to understand that?
I understand. It's about power. You need as much as possible when you battle. That's why we're told only to make pacts with Master Roots. That it?
That and subs die. Subs simply don't have the Terra needed to synchronize and perform exceeds with any frequency. It'll take a toll on your body. You'll age faster than normal. Then you'll die.
That can't be true!
It is. And I'm living proof of it.
Shingo.
I'm Mikami's contractee, a human sub who entered into a pact with a Terra Guardian. That was 10 years ago. I'm only in my 30s now.
Shingo, please go inside.
I had to come out and take a look at the others who broke the taboo just as you and I did.
These two don't know anything about the bond that we share. They don't know what it means to truly rely on each other.
I'm so sorry, Keita. I had no idea what would happen to you.
Ignorance is hardly an excuse. You didn't care what happened to him. You only needed him to help you fight.
You're wrong!
Well, I'm gonna liberate him from your pact by killing you now.
I accept responsibility for my mistakes. But I'm not going to let myself be killed by someone like you.
We'll just see about that.
Isn't Mikami beautiful when she fights? At first, I made a pact with her to help her. In those days, I lived to battle by her side. Our pact was so fulfilling and so complete, I would have gladly sacrificed my life for her, but she was far too self-reliant for that. But you don't even seem to want to help your contractor. I don't know. Don't you realize her life's at stake? Kuro? No!
The pact isn't just about a battle. No matter what happens, whether you're fighting for your lives or living one day to the next, you do it together as one!
The reason I entered into the pact in the first place was to save Keita's life.
If that's really true, then why isn't he trying to save yours?
Not her too. That's my destiny. My curse. Even Kuro will die. Mikami is strong.
You're not a quitter, that's for sure. I'm impressed. You call that a punch? That was...
Mega X-Ray?
You're synchronized?
That boy was ignoring you.
I can't do this anymore. I won't have another person close to me die.
All right, Kuro, let's kick her ass!
Yeah!
Synchronizing and performing an exceed at the same time. Crude and effective. They're stronger than we thought.
I don't like this. If they're able to synchronize like that, that means...
Kurokami, don't forget that I'm part of this too.
Shingo, a synchronization might kill you. We can't.
I'm not the feeble man you take me for. Far from it.
No, my dear, of course you're not.
We're gonna put an end to this now!
I can always count on you, Shingo. When you were in your prime, Shingo, my love, we had a lot of fun. Have a taste of my exceed! War God Barrage!
Kuro!
Keita!
The longer we fight, the harder it will be on Shingo.
In order to protect Keita, we can only use our exceed once more.
I'll end this in one blow! I'll raise our defenses exponentially with my exceed. That should be enough to decide their fate. There's no way you can withstand my attack and defense power. Once we've synchronized, no Terra Guardian can defeat Shingo and I.
Kuro!
She can't be stopped. Kurokami and I always prevail.
Kuro! Don't worry about me! Use your exceed!
I must only execute my exceed with perfect accuracy. The risk to Keita's life is too great.
Come on, do it, Kuro!
Not yet. Not yet!
Feel the full power of my War God Barrage! Now for the final blow!
You did it, Kuro! Kuro!
Looks like you've got nothing left. We won again, just like old times, Shingo. Shingo.
Every moment we shared together was a blessing. I have no doubts, no regrets. Don't resent those two for giving me the chance to die honorably in battle by your side. We must part, Mikami, my beloved contractor.
Are you okay?
Quit worrying about me! Now hurry up and take them out!
I'd rather avoid fighting them if we can. Perhaps we could just outrun them.
What? Oh, please! I brought a bathing suit with me. Bathing suit? Is that something like underwear? No, it's for swimming. Oh. You do seem to have an excess of fat on your chest. I bet swimming would be a great way for you to get that under control. You think? Huh?
What do you think? Those guys tribal ends?
Yes.
Kuro, wait up! That's enough! Not so fast now, are you? Miss Riona.
I told you, we can't run from them. We have to fight.
Looks like you guys are doing a good job of fighting each other. Hey, look. I don't suppose you could just let us go.
Oh, please!
Kuro, don't you think we should help?
They'll be just fine.
I guess I have no choice.
What?
Here I come.
Jeez, I told you to fight right from the beginning. Why didn't you listen to me? I skinned my knee thanks to you.
Yeah, well, I guess we're lucky that's all.
Yakumo!
Huh? Princess! I've been looking all over for you.
What? Are you serious?
I'm so glad that you're safe, Your Highness.
Your Highness?
Lady Kuro is royalty, a princess of our clan.
What? Are you actually a princess, Kuro? Yep. Oh, so this is the one Yakumo's been looking for.
Please allow me to introduce my contractee.
Riona Kagore. Yakumo, I entered into a pact too, with Keita here.
Huh? What? I'm not sensing any terror.
You're a sub? I'm a master root. It's cool.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
Well, once Miss Riona finally became a master root, she then escaped from the Kaionji group. Huh? She escaped?
Isn't the Kaionji group that conglomerate that operates convenience stores, restaurants, and even hotels?
That's the one. But they're secretly making master roots.
Master roots?
The Kaionji group turns people into master roots, and then they manage them.
How?
By giving them a place to stay and pretty much anything else they could want. The master roots are well cared for. However, they were made to be used for something else, an experiment.
Which is? Which is something we need to put an end to. And Hio's behind it.
Hio. After I escaped, I met Yakumo.
Don't let her escape.
Let go of me! Get your hands off me! I know he may not look like much, but he's really strong. Yakumo was my brother's very first disciple. It's almost like fate that we met, since I'm a master root. So I asked him to enter into a pact.
Why'd you do that?
Because I wanted his strength, and I needed protection. I heard that you could become very strong if you entered into a pact.
So what does the Kaionji group want to accomplish by creating master roots?
I heard that someone very influential is taking master roots to Okinawa.
Okinawa?
Unfortunately, we can't be sure, but we think it's Lord Ration.
Lord Ration? Who is that? Come on, don't drag me into this and not tell me anything.
Hold your tongue. You will speak to her with respect. The princess is the child of the priestess who rules over the Shishigami clan, and we are the most highly respected Terra Guardian clan of all.
Lord Ration, he's my brother. You need to know. We're in this together. I'll tell you everything.
My apologies. I never intended to be such an imposition.
It's all right. Yakumo, please. You've got sauce all over your face.
Excuse me. I just remembered I need to go pick up some Band-Aids.
Cool. So long as you stay away from the K-On marts. Huh? They have spy cams. Compliments to the Kaionji group.
Are you serious?
Our clan comes from a different world than you do. I lived in the pure place with a barrier separating the two.
The pure place?
Yes. It's the place where Terra Guardians live. We spent our days in peace and tranquility, protecting mankind's coexistence equilibrium. Then one day, before the ceremony in honor of the Terra Stone, things changed.
The purity of this place is protected by the Terra Stone, filling everything with benevolence. It's unique. Terra doesn't flow like this in the outside world.
I didn't know that.
Of course you didn't. How could you? You've only lived here.
No matter where I go, I'll be all right if you're with me.
Ration, come on.
Mother!
We're about to start the dream ceremony.
Princess of the Shishigami clan.
What is it? Mother, what did you dream?
It
was nothing to be frightened about. You have magnificent hair, just like the priestess. You'll grow up to be an absolute beauty.
Princess!
Yoko, what's going on?
A tragedy! The young master is slaughtering our clansmen! We are betrayed!
He what? That can't be true!
You must escape immediately.
But my brother...
He took the priestess. He's headed for the Terra Stone. No! Princess, wait! You mustn't... Princess! The young master!
It's impossible! Not my brother! No!
It's still in one piece.
Brother! Mother! Mother! Please tell me this isn't your fault.
It is.
But why? How could you do this?
I'm heading to the lower world. And from it, I'll forge a new one.
For that you would kill our tribesmen and our mother?
I will destroy the world's fate. And no one will stop me.
Stop this, please.
You should stay and die with the pure place.
Mother, please wake up. I have to kill my brother.
It doesn't make any sense. How could he do something so horrible?
I don't know. He loved the pure place, our clansmen, and our mother more than anything in the world. I have to ask him the same question, and depending on the answer, I may have to kill him. To do that, Okinawa seems the most...
Lady Kuro, I'm glad I finally found you.
Hio?
He was cast out for kidnapping humans and bringing them back to the pure place to perform pact experiments.
Experiments?
Successful ones, which allow me to give some of that Terra Guardian power to humans. And now I have more than enough tribal ends to do whatever I want. Even Lord Ration has to give me credit for pulling that off. High praise from someone ambitious enough to kill his own mother.
Tell me where he is.
Sure. Whatever you want to know. As long as you give yourself to me, that is.
Don't touch me!
But first, I have to perform an execution. The fact that you're in a pact with Lady Kuro is like a mortal sin.
It's what?
Hio!
Kuro!
His heart is inside your chest, isn't it?
Stop it!
Don't touch her!
Hio!
You want to protect this primate? You can do better than this, Lady Kuro.
Changes my contract deal. I'll defend him with my life!
Why would you enter into a contract with him? He hardly has any terror. Silly girl!
Kuro!
Looks to me like you ought to synchronize.
What's that?
Step up, kid. I want to taste your terror. Show me what you've got. Guess the little sub's too afraid to synchronize.
Hio!
Allow me to open your eyes. Kuro, don't worry. I promise to be gentle.
Kuro, let's synchronize.
Are you sure?
Absolutely. We gotta beat this guy. Synchro!
That's it. Shower me with all the terror you have, Lady Kuro.
Take him, Kuro!
Exceed! Megaluxo!
Way to go!
Please, Such a weak synchronization won't work on me.
She didn't do a thing. Oh, why aren't they back yet? It's getting late. Maybe you should ditch the whole Okinawa thing. Oh, the sunburns. Huh? Look out!
All you need to do is tell me to stop. Well, that and cling to me and beg for mercy.
Kuro!
Feel my power, Lady Kuro.
Princess! So that ominous terror I sensed was coming from you.
Guess so, Yakumo. Apparently the person I was looking for was looking for me, too.
Miss Fiona.
Ready when you are.
Synchro!
Lady Kuro, I'm going to introduce you to my contractee very soon, before you know it.
Yakumo! Are you all right? Yeah, but we ran into a little trouble. Oh, no! Don't worry, Yakumo helped us out, and we're all fine now.
Ah, Lord Hio. We found Riona Kokure and her Terra Guardian as well. Their current position might be...
Shut up!
Lord Hio, please, why?
Guess I'll have to call in Shinobu.
Sorry, Pony Pony. I hate doing this. It won't be for long, I promise.
I had no idea. Kuro lost her mother, too.
Hey, don't look like that. I'm perfectly fine, trust me.
It's like you're trying to be upbeat.
Huh?
It's okay to cry when things are tough. When my mom died, it seemed like crying was all I could do.
Really?
Sure. You know, you gotta let it out. Don't hold back because of me. Kuro?
But that doesn't mean you have to cry right now.
I've decided, Kuro. I know I'm just a sub, but I'm gonna fight by your side. As your contractee, I owe you more than I know, because you saved my life.
Thank you for taking the long trip from Tokyo. Welcome to Okinawa. Distinguished Master Roots. On the count of 3. Ready?
Huh? What's wrong? Huh? What's that all about?
I need to ask for your assistance for a high-priority, top-secret project for the Kaianji group here in Okinawa.
Finally, a job worthy of the power of a Master Root.
Are you permitted to share any of the details?
Rest assured, we'll go over everything tonight at the reception.
Hey, did you feel that? It's increased again. Yeah, a lot of terror is flowing into this island. I feel exactly the same way I felt before. That's what I'm afraid of. I'm sorry, Pony Pony. You must be starving. Here.
What's the matter, Kuro?
Something's wrong. I'm sensing an unnatural amount of terror here.
What does that mean?
I don't know how to explain it. It's as if all the terror here is being warped somehow.
That can't be good.
The tank is full, so it looks like you're
There
good to
they
go.
are. Great. Keita, I don't mean to be a nag, but shouldn't we call your grandfather and give him some kind of a heads up?
Nah, don't worry about that. Besides, we can't call anyway. He doesn't have a phone. I'm gonna go buy him some gifts.
Well, I'm sure he'll be delighted to see you. But will he be okay with Kuro and I just showing up?
Oh, sure, he won't get bent out of shape about that sort of thing. It's not like you haven't met him before.
True, but that was way before I moved to Tokyo.
Look, the most important thing is that we learn more about that picture. And the best way to do that is to use his place as a base of operations. Besides, I can't keep having you pay for everything.
Oh, don't worry about that, Keita. I don't mind. Wow! This isn't the same kind of water you have in Tokyo. It's so much bigger and bluer. Keita, why don't you want to take a look?
Because I looked at it every day when I was a kid. That's all there is around here. Give it another 10 minutes and I promise you'll get bored.
Not me, it's beautiful.
All right, but try to keep in mind that we didn't come to Okinawa to have fun.
Of course not. I'm here to find my brother. And to solve the mystery of your mother's death. Look what you've done! That boy!
You have to water them all the time, or else they're never going to grow. Oh, yeah, the last season.
Grandpa? Hello? Grandpa?
Is he not here?
I guess he must be around back.
What's back there?
Yeah.
Wow, that was so amazing!
Been a long time, Grandpa.
It's a pleasure to see you again.
Is that you, Keita? What is it that brings you here, my boy?
I needed to find out if you knew anything about this photograph.
Maki?
Apparently that photograph was taken not too long before Mom was killed in the accident. Had she been in Okinawa? Was she visiting you?
I'm afraid I don't recall.
It may not even really be Mom in that picture.
That's definitely my daughter. What aren't you telling me?
How can I explain this to him without sounding crazy?
First, you have to understand the basic idea of the doppelganger system.
Doppelganger?
No, Kuro.
What did I do?
Are you a friend of Keita's, young lady?
Absolutely not. A mere friendship doesn't begin to describe our relationship. I'm a Terra Guardian, and Keita is my contractee.
You're a Terra Guardian?
That's right. The first thing you should know about the doppelganger system is that...
I think that's a bit much for him to take in all at once.
But it's just so simple.
Never mind what she was talking about, Grandpa. We'll get back to that if we have to. We came here to find out more about that photo. This is not going well. But there's no way I can explain to him what happened in Tokyo.
You don't have to explain anything to me.
Huh?
And you can stay as long as you'd like. And you too, Akane, of course. And the little one. The name is Kuro, isn't it?
Yes.
What are you doing?
Thank you, Grandpa.
Knock it off, Keita. Don't bow to me. Besides, it's time to get some food in your bellies. I just got some great cuts of meat from my neighbor.
All right, meat! This looks delicious.
Why don't you have some of this mori you brought me? It's very tasty.
Thank you, but I'm really not much of a drinker.
Oh, I see. More for me, then. Thank you, Keita. This stuff really hits the spot.
I remembered that was your favorite drink. You're welcome.
Well, if it's really that good, maybe I'll try just a sip.
Oh, I promise you won't regret it. Not bad for someone who doesn't drink.
Well, it's not that I don't enjoy it. It's just that it goes straight to my head. Can I have another glass, please?
Are you sure about that, my dear? It'll be the seventh drink.
I'm totally fine, I promise. Okay, there's something you gotta know.
All right, lay it on me.
I know that Keita knows how I feel about him knowing about how I feel.
Okay, thanks for dinner, Grandpa.
No, Keita, don't go.
Oh, maybe I should just marry you instead, Grandpa. That was so good. What are you doing?
You can really see the stars.
Stars? Wow, you weren't kidding. I don't know what it is, but for some reason you look much better.
Really? That's kind of funny. That's almost the same thing Excel said.
I know, but I think what I'm seeing is that around here you're more relaxed.
I guess so. I feel good. I haven't felt that in a while.
Yeah. Wow! You can see for miles! Connie! Look how cute you are! That swimsuit looks great on you! Thank you, it's my first one! I don't mean to be rude, but you have a lot of fat on your chest.
Huh? Hey, what?
Hey?
Oh, you asked for it.
That was fun. Yeah! What's wrong, Keita? Is everything all right?
Tomorrow I'm gonna head off and find out where this picture was taken and hopefully come up with some answers.
Sounds good. Let's do it! Huh? Watch out!
Look at this! Do you know something about that photo? You two wouldn't happen to be tribal ends, would
Not
you?
this time, Keita. These two are Terra Guardians.
They're what?
We've been following the presence of a strong Terra that has led us here to find you.
You probably came here after the Terra Stone, didn't you?
The Terra Stone?
I'm guessing this is the same Terra Stone you've told me about before?
There must be another stone protected by the Terra Guardians living here.
I knew it! You're one of them!
Keita! Stop that! Only another Terra Guardian could fight so well. You two must be the Terra Guardian to maintain the balance here. But I don't understand why you're attacking us.
Don't play innocent with us. You work for them, don't you?
You came to try and get the Terra Stone again. No, you got it all wrong. Please,
Shut up! Too slow. She's a total weakling.
You're so right. She can't keep up with us at all.
Kuro, on your left! Kuro! We have to synchronize!
No, there'll be none of that! No, Keita! Now there's no way you can defeat us! Keita!
You're wide open! Kuro!
Over here!
I'm gonna pass out! Gotta do something! We won't make it!
Remember this. When things get truly dangerous, the only thing that can save a Guardian is the contractee.
Right. I'm her contractee!
What is that?
This is the 1,000 I got from Excel! So this is the power of the 1,000.
Do you know what that is?
Couldn't be anything that bad.
Kuro, now!
What?
Synchro!
Damn it!
The Terra is overflowing!
Don't be afraid of it, Magana.
Too smart!
Magana! We need distance! Damn!
That's incredible.
She's so strong.
That was just a warning. Are you sure you want to keep fighting me?
Okay, how about you guys give back the picture you stole?
Here, take it.
You two seem to recognize something in this picture. Who are these guys? What do you think they want with that Terra Stone?
Oh, come on, don't cry. Stop it.
I'm sorry I couldn't protect anyone. Not Mom and Dad. Not even the sanctuary. It's all right, dear. There's nothing to be afraid of. We're not the bad guys.
Terra Stones. They control the region's terra and are a key component in maintaining the coexistence equilibrium. The balance in the world is maintained by Terra Stones in various regions. Our goal in the Kaianji group is to temporarily cause an imbalance in the Terra by destroying these stones, thus allowing us, the Master Roots, along with certain sanctioned Terra Guardians, to use the aforementioned Terra to rule the world.
The human world needs to be destroyed. The coexistence equilibrium has been stable for too long. As a result, the world has become corrupt. It's our duty to cleanse the world of this waste. And a chosen few, along with the Master Roots, will build a new world on the ruins of the old.
This will be the first time a Terra Stone has been destroyed, and I can't stress enough the importance of doing so successfully. The entire project hinges on it, but the location of the Terra Stone has been a mystery. Fortunately, we've developed a technique by which we can track the location of the Terra Stone by concentrating a large amount of Terra in one region.
Which explains why you've gathered all of us Master Roots here.
Yes.
Now that we're here, what is it that you want us to do?
You can do whatever you like, on one condition. You remain in a hotel. Kaianji Group has arranged for the full use of the facilities at this resort. So please, enjoy yourselves. All we ask in return is that you stay as our guests.
And then they came to Okinawa in search of the sanctuary that harbors the Terra Stone 7 years ago. And then those murderous bastards from the Shishigami clan showed up. We didn't stand a chance. They wiped us out.
The Shishigami clan.
The Terra Stone is absolutely crucial for maintaining the balance of the flow of Terra in any given region. For us Terra Guardians, nothing is more important than the Terra Stone of the land that we live in. We fought with all our might, but we were slaughtered. And now we're the only two left.
So we made a vow. We swore to protect the Terra Stone and the sanctuary as well. It's the least we can do to honor our dead.
Then, if that is my mom in that picture, does that mean she played some part in slaughtering those people?
Oh, Keita.
Well, I guess it's pretty clear that we aren't after the Terra Stone, and this was all simply a misunderstanding, so we're good now, right? Oh, come on, what's the matter? You know we aren't dangerous. We don't mean you any harm.
Nevertheless, this land is in danger. A large amount of Terra has been concentrating here in Okinawa. It's almost as if somebody is intentionally trying to throw off the balance of Terra, and I bet they're willing to go after the Terra Stone as well. We're going home.
No! You shouldn't be alone. Stay!
Makina and I made the decision to protect the Terra Stone without anyone's help. We're leaving, Makina. Makina!
All right.
They sure are stubborn.
This is dangerous. If it's my brother who's after the Terra Stone, then...
That means Okinawa isn't safe either.
Ibuki. You came to Okinawa after all. Yes, of course. Just keep shadowing them.
Why are you going to Okinawa?
To do something that only I can do.
Right, which means that you're putting me off again.
Try to be patient. It's only a matter of time until we find your subs.
I'm beginning to question if I'm a root.
Of course you are.
Then why do I have to live my life in secret, hidden away under lock and key?
The Kaianji CEO wouldn't want anything to happen to you.
Of course. Either that, or my father's doing what he can to hide the fact that I'm not a Master Root. Meanwhile, all my siblings who are Master Roots have been given their own little companies to run. Find her now! The Doppler who looks like me!
Of course. I'm doing all I can.
Once I become a Master Root, I'm going to transform the Kaianji group into one of the world's biggest conglomerates. That should show my siblings what I'm capable of. Maybe then I'll gain my father's approval.
Yuki, that's partly why I'm going to Okinawa. Just wait for me. I'll come for you, I promise.
Ration.
I hate saying goodbye, but you should be heading home. Someone unwelcome is coming.
Apparently, Ration is still inside this building. My old master.
No way we're going easy on him just because of that! Let's move out. Apparently they're extending us an invitation. Hey, who are all these guys?
I don't think they'll pose much of a threat.
Huh?
These guys don't put up much of a fight.
Go on, Steiner. We'll take it from here.
All right, Bernard. We're counting on you.
What are you waiting for? Come on! You heard the girl, Yamamoto! Move it!
You're Reishin Shishigami.
And you're the noble ones. So sorry you had to come here all the way from Europe. You're Steiner of the German High Council. Your reputation for your strength precedes you.
I'm glad to hear that.
Yakumo, I see you survived. You should take Kuro back to the Pure Land. If you don't, you both...
Lord Reishin, how could you? You killed the priestess. How could a son possibly kill his own mother? The grief you caused Lady Kuro was so great, she came to the human world all alone for you, Lord Reishin.
Reishin Shishigami, you're a Terra Guardian who vowed to protect the coexistence equilibrium, but instead you're manipulating the flow of Terra. You know we will not permit that. We demand you explain yourself to us. We know you joined the Kyanji group and are mass-producing master roots. And don't bother giving us the lies with which you seduce the humans.
You're obviously operating under the assumption that because you're right, I must therefore be wrong. I cannot explain anything to such a closed mind.
Try me.
I'm destroying the world as we know it to make way for a new one.
And you're going to use these master roots you've been creating to take it over?
So full of questions, but so little understanding. Your kind will not survive.
Oh, won't we, in this brave new world of yours? So does that make you God?
I'm not the one who will become the true God.
Then who is?
You're not only trying to control Terra, but people's lives as well. We will not permit someone like that to become the world's creator. It's difficult to say how many Terra Guardians I've encountered over the years. I've never sensed a Terra as vicious or as powerful as the one I'm sensing from him.
If that's true, then I must be the most powerful Terra Guardian there is.
All right, let's see what you can do.
That's him!
You're quick and powerful.
It's not much of a fight if all you do is dodge.
If I attacked, the fight would be over already.
Let's test that, shall we?
Sorry to disappoint you, but I don't have time.
You have that much power without even synchronizing?
It'll take a while to clean up this mess.
The helicopter is ready for you, sir.
Very good. Take it from here.
Right.
That was a very powerful attack, but it obviously wasn't strong enough to penetrate my hexa wall.
This is taking too long. Leave it to me. Exceed. Stampede. Go after Reishin. He's getting away.
Lord Reishin.
Damn it! I can't believe we let that arrogant jerk get away! It's all right. We were able to find out exactly what kind of man was disrupting the flow of Terra.
But we don't know what he's trying to accomplish. Not specifically.
That's true. But at the very least, we know that he intends to bring chaos and destruction to this world.
Reishin Shishigami. I don't know what to make of this man.
I'm sick of waiting. I want to be the one overflowing with Terra. And then, I will enter into a pact with you, Reishin.
Good work, Raga. If all goes according to plan, Lord Reishin will be arriving tomorrow. And all the pieces will be put into place. I never thought this day would come.
How did you learn of the Doppelganger system?
Well, I have a friend whose mother died after she saw a woman who looked just like her. After after that, I did some research and found out that there are 3 of each of us in the world. And I also learned that when 2 of them die, the remaining individual receives an incredible amount of luck, or something like fate. It was then I discovered that many of these people joined the Kaionji Group, a company that quickly rose to prominence. Then, the Kaionji Group began to make technological breakthroughs rapidly. They began to install cameras in all the stores of their subsidiary companies. It's my guess that they're looking for people who are identical, right?
I received a report that we had a hacker in our system, but we were never able to find him. Until now. It makes little difference. What do you want?
I want to know if I'm a root, or just a sub.
Aren't you afraid to know the truth?
For me, waiting around is scarier than taking fate into my own hands.
And if it turns out that you're a sub?
I'll have to do what I can.
Do you think you'll be able to kill the root and survive? I think you could be very useful to me after you've become a master root.
It would be a pleasure. I thought he was going to create an ideal world where master roots and Terra Guardians work together. But he had something else in mind entirely. Lord Ration is trying to destroy the Terra Stone so that he can bring chaos to this world.
And he'll kill anyone who disobeys him, just like he did with my clan.
Raiga, do you think what I'm trying to do makes me a traitor?
No, it's punishment. For a man who would dare to claim our world as his own.
There are 5 secrets to Okinawan karate. Being supple as a weeping willow is Mujimi. Having flexibility in your muscles is Jinkuji. Quickness is Fuerza. The ability to strike with great force is Akifa. And the most important thing of all is Kokoro. Power of your heart and soul.
Okay.
Mother? No, it's Mom's root.
Are you that boy? From all those years ago?
I'm surprised you remember me. You're a master root, aren't you?
So you've heard of it. The Doppeliner system, I mean.
I had a few things I wanted to ask you about. You're the whole reason I came here. I need to know if you were here in Okinawa 7 years ago. This is you, isn't it? Why did you do it? How could you?
I was brought up to help in the fight against the Terra Guardians who lived on this island.
So you're like me, a contractee.
Yes.
So then most likely you were brought here by the Kaionji Group. Am I right? Then you entered into a pact with a Terra Guardian.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that your mother was my sub. That must have been painful for you. I feel I owe you an apology. If she didn't see me that day, she would probably be alive now. My God, you were just a kid. Please forgive me. I shouldn't have said anything.
It's fine.
I can tell the Doppeliner system has brought you much suffering as well. I understand. It's so unfair. Hey, maybe we should let that really strong woman protect us. Otherwise, we'll be running away our whole lives, Kaguma. Huh? Raiga!
You're still alive! Magana! What are you doing?
Here you go.
You're really a very good cook, Akane. You're going to make a wonderful wife.
Oh, no, Grandfather. I'm not thinking about marriage yet. What a mess. Sorry about that. I don't suppose you'd know where Keita went off to, would you? No, but I'd be glad to look for him. Keita! Oh, it's you! Kakuma's been kidnapped! What? By who? He was... Could you just help me? Kakuma's in
Kuro, I've come to take you with me. I'm not going to let anyone get in my way this time.
It's Hio. It's him! He's the one who killed everyone in my clan! Go to hell! Makina!
Princess, if you want to help your friend here, then you'll come with me like a good girl.
Not on your life! Leave me alone!
Looks like you're as helpless as your contractee. Would you like to know where he is? He's probably nothing but an empty shell by now. At last, we can finally be alone. Lady Kuro.
What are you doing? Oh. What is it? My power, it's leaving me. What's going on?
I'm draining you of your terror. You are a sub, right? It shouldn't take me very long to suck it all out. Both mother and child are subs, isn't that a pity? Oh no, don't try to fight it. Simply give in to it and you won't feel any pain. Keita.
Decided to come back to the land of the living, Your Highness.
Hio.
I can't tell you how many times I've imagined this, seeing the strong-willed tomboy crying and begging for forgiveness.
Hio, you must stop this! No, you can't. You shouldn't be able to move, not after that.
Kuro.
Don't tell me you're trying to go to your Terra Guardian in your condition. Hasn't anyone told you what happens to subs when they try to fight? You're still going to go?
I am. She's counting on me. She's my contractee.
You're scared, aren't you? Your sweat is delicious. The finest honey is not as sweet. You always were a tomboy. You're not in the pure place anymore. The inner circle of servants who protected you. Adoration. The priestess. None of them are here. It's just you and me now. The two of us. So let's enjoy ourselves, Lady Kuro.
You want something to enjoy? Do it yourself!
Kuro! Let's get out of here!
Keita!
Damn it!
Kuro!
Out of my way!
Akane, you can't get a hold of Keita?
No luck yet. And I have no idea where Kuro went off to. What on earth could have happened to her? Are you alright? I have to go rescue Kakuma! Wait! Don't go! Where do you think she went?
look for her over in this direction.
I'll go the other way. Kakuma!
Where am I? What's going on here? I remember you. Did you come to try to steal the Terra Stone again? Answer me, you monster! If you think I'm gonna tell you where the key to the sanctuary is, forget it. You're the one who killed my father and my entire tribe. Because of that, I don't know any of their secrets. So you can go to hell!
I'm absolutely certain that you don't know anything. Otherwise, you'd know that I already have the key.
Huh? That's a lie!
The key to the sanctuary is you.
Huh? Got it. I'm on my way to pick up our guest now. I want you to continue looking for the two that still remain.
Yes, sir. Understood.
Oh dear. What happened? I'm moving around so much. I can't use my Mega Exe.
At this rate, I'll be completely useless before long. If I can just buy her enough time to use her Exceed. Can I use the 1,000?
When are you going to quit playing around and fight me?
It may have been an accident the first time I activated it, but I've done it before. I have to remember how I felt at that moment. Go! Go!
Better luck next time, kid.
You have other things to worry about, Lady Kuro. Shinobu?
I know, don't worry.
So you're his contractee?
Does that surprise you? I sense your Terra.
Exquisite, isn't it? Now I can finally show you our synchronization. And my Exceed. It's quite impressive.
What's this?
Exceed demonic torrent.
If I don't do something, he'll kill me. I have to use the Mega Exe. The synchronization.
What do you think, Lady Kuro? I told you it was impressive. Have some more to fully appreciate it. You know, that's a really good look for you.
Please, Geeta. What's she doing?
She's draining what little Terra he has left.
His Terra. But how? How can a human take another's Terra?
Because she's not a master root. She's a negative root.
What's a negative root?
There are two subs and a root. If the subs meet, they die, and the Terra is absorbed by the root, giving them an immense amount of luck. They become a master root. But if they bend the rules and ensure that one of the subs survives instead, the sub becomes inverted, and the Terra that would have been absorbed into the root is now taken in by the sub. That causes the Terra to become inverted, making it into a negative force, thus a negative root.
A negative root? That means you were once...
A lowly sub just like you. I was reborn a negative root by killing the one intended to be my master root.
You killed them? Your master root?
I learned that if you kill your root, you can escape your fate as a sub. Hio told me he'd seek out my root if I entered into a pact with him. I got over my fear of destroying myself each time we synchronized. Finally, we found my root, and I made my own fate. Finally.
My mother?
That's right. I was the one who killed her, so I could make myself into a negative root.
I can't find her anywhere. What about Keita and Kuro?
They haven't returned yet. I think it might be best if we contacted the police.
Would you happen to be a Kani-Sano?
Huh?
My name is Karaki. I'm with the Kaionji group.
What do you want with me?
I'm here to take you with me. You don't have to worry. Ibuki is with us too.
I was born anew by killing my sub and my root. After that, I was reborn with the power to seal Terra!
You killed her! You killed my mom!
Stings, doesn't it? Negative roots are able to stave off the effects of synchronizing and extend their lives by stealing Terra from others.
A contractee who has been made immortal comes in handy.
You killed Keita's mother for that? I will avenge her death myself!
There's no point trying to resist, Lady Kuro. You can't even synchronize anymore. Now why don't you put that little man-ape out of your mind so we can have some fun? My Exceed demonic torrent enables me to alter and control water. Even the water within you. I can harden your bodily fluids and make them explode from within. Pretty amazing, right? I can have all sorts of fun with my Exceed.
No, Kuro.
You can't be afraid of getting your hands dirty if you have any hope of changing your fate. When I was a child, fortune never smiled on me. I never understood why I couldn't have even a little bit of happiness.
Do you want to change your fate?
When I heard about the doppelganger system, I didn't know what to think. There was someone out there who looks just like me, but who's living in bliss. And when I die, they'll absorb my Terra and their good fortune will improve even more? I couldn't let that happen. And I didn't. I had to steal their fate. I vowed to escape the destiny I was handed at birth. You're a sub. Surely you must understand. If you met your root, you'd kill them too, wouldn't you? If you say yes, then I will spare your life. Imagine all that you could have if you simply let Hio help you become a negative root. You can take fate into your own hands, change it, become happy.
Is that really true? After everything that you've done, the lives that you took, you can actually say you're happy?
Of course I can, boy. After all, I can keep myself alive by stealing other people's Terra and fate.
If that's true, then...
Then what?
Why do you look so miserable? I know exactly how you feel inside. You don't know what happiness means.
Shut up! I do know what it means to be happy. I took it from somebody else and made it my own.
That's not the kind of happiness I want.
Shut up! You little punk!
Kuro! Let's synchronize!
So, you're going to let me have some fun after all.
What the hell do you think you can accomplish with that weak Terra of yours? I'm surprised you can synchronize at all. It doesn't matter how hard you try. It's hopeless. You're just a useless sub.
I I can't let Kuro down!
If it hadn't been for you, she wouldn't have turned into that grotesque thing, that negative root. And if you hadn't twisted her mind to become that, Keita's mother would still be alive!
What the hell are you going to do? You can't even get off and exceed! Come on, Lady Kuro. Let's see what you've got.
Hiro, you're going to pay for all the suffering and misery you've caused just to serve your selfish desires!
The opportunity to be showered in your body-numbing terror, Lady Kuro, it's an honor. Go!
Exceed! Mega Exceed!
I figured I'd try to concentrate the little bit of terror I had into one point. I guess it worked.
But when did you learn how to do that?
The first time that I used the 1,000, I got this feeling that I could manipulate my terror.
That's great, Keita.
Am I going to die now? I don't want to die. I still haven't had real happiness yet. Is it because I'm a sub? Is it impossible for a sub to be happy, no matter how hard they try? I'm not a bad person, right? I just wanted to be happy. Just have a little happiness.
If a sub wants to survive, do they have to become a negative root? If fate demanded that I make a choice between that and death, which destiny would I choose? Why? Why does this double-liner system have to exist at all? I want more. Let's play more, Lady Kuro, please. It's so much fun. Is that really you?
The Sawamura you knew no longer exists. I'm currently working as Reishin Shishigami's assistant under the assumed identity of Daichi Karaki. Ibuki, I'm trying to save your life. According to my research, you're a sub. In addition, I know you entered into a pact with this young Terra Guardian here. The reason you collapsed is because you were running low on Terra. If you don't do something to immediately change your situation, you will die. Ibuki, I want you to join my cause.
You're seriously asking me to join the Shishigamis?
This is insane! I don't believe this! Keita isn't going to join
You aren't listening. I never said a word about helping the Shishigami clan. If you recall, I said I want him to join my cause. I have conspired with others to lead a revolt against Reishin. What do you say, Ibuki?
Whoa, slow down a sec here. I'm still trying to get my head wrapped around the fact that you're still alive.
Yes, of course you are. Sorry.
All this time, I've been thinking that you were dead. Now you're not.
No doubt this would have been much easier for you had I been able to let you in on it sooner. Back when I was still going by Sawamura, I learned all about the Doppelganger system and the Terra Guardian's existence. And then, I met Reishin. After deeming me worthy, he ordered me to work for him. But it would have been suspicious if I simply disappeared. And while pondering how to vanish without attracting attention, a young man named Karaki died. He was my sub.
Was he killed?
I don't know. He took my place as Sawamura in the cemetery, which then allowed me to take Karaki's place in his life. None of this would ever have been possible without you, Ibuki.
What do you mean?
I wouldn't be where I am now if you hadn't told me about your mother. That's what led me to discover the Doppelganger system. I never dreamed that such a thing was possible. Because of that, I was able to work my way into the Shishigami clan. I was convinced that from within the clan, I could make the world a better place.
Sawamura.
Despite the depth of my conviction, it was far from the truth. The only thing that Reishin desires is to exploit the Doppelganger system and humanity itself. all to satisfy his own needs. He forced countless subs to encounter one another and die, all to create master roots. Raishin is trying to reshape the world to serve only his people, the Terra Guardians. Ibuki, it's my belief that control of the double-liner system must be put in human hands. With it, we will have the power to create our own utopia.
I will never allow that to happen. The double-liner system isn't some tool to be used or a weapon to be controlled.
But Raishin is using it.
It's wrong.
The ones doomed to become victims of fate in this system are humans. Perhaps being a Terra Guardian makes it easier for you to turn a blind eye to this unpleasant truth. The age of being at the mercy of one's fate is over. From now on, humans will decide their own fate.
Keita! Good morning!
Morning!
Late for school again?
Hey, Ibuki, looks like you made it.
Nick of time.
Check it out, my fastest time yet.
Wow, you should be on the track team.
Sure, as long as they let me use my bicycle.
I don't think so.
Well, you never know. It could be like the whole new event.
Yeah, the 100-yard chase.
Oh, man, no way.
Wow, Sawamura got the highest score on the final exams again.
Guys, would you mind leaving me alone for a bit?
Oh, don't worry. We'll let you read. Just pretend we're not here. I wonder why he left.
Professor?
Ah,
I'm afraid that formula is incorrect.
oh? You're right. I was thinking about the next formula.
You should take responsibility for your mistakes, not make excuses.
What is wrong with that guy? He is such a smartass.
See you next class. Later, guys.
You have got to tell me your secret, man.
How do you do it, dude? You gotta show me your moves.
You're all pathetic. Shallow, immature, hormonal idiots.
What did you call me? You son of a... What are you doing, man? Let's get ready. Huh? For the smackdown.
You are straight up old school.
What are you, my dad's age?
Hey, if you don't hurry up, they're gonna sell out of fried chicken sandwiches.
What? You serious?
Thanks for the tip. You the man. Let's go.
You're a hypocrite.
Is that so?
You got a pretty convincing act going there, but I can see through it. You're doing your best not to be anyone's friend. I know, 'cause I am too.
What? But I was really looking forward to going to karaoke. What a total drag.
I know I'm a jerk, but this thing came up.
Whatever. Well, you better come next time.
Totally, you can count on it. Looks like some pretty heavy reading.
Is there something you wanted to talk about?
Wouldn't that be a waste of your time?
Not if I'm talking to you.
Why don't you try to get in with the rest of the class? Make friends.
They're lazy and ignorant. They can't even apply themselves to a real goal, a future worth living for. Why bother getting close to people like that? I bet you're just like them.
You'd lose that bet. So, Sawamura, what's your plan for the future?
I'm going to make the world a better place.
That sounds only kind of creepy.
So, why don't you make any friends?
I'm afraid to.
Afraid of people?
Afraid of fate.
Fate?
Anyone I get close to always ends up dying. That's my fate.
Interesting. You spare the fate of others by running from your own. My parents aren't my real parents. How's that for a crappy fate? Huh? They did a pretty poor job of raising me. I spent a lot of time cursing my fate. I want to spend the rest of my time changing it. I think if I work hard enough and long enough, I will be able to make my mark. That's where my adopted father comes in. With his help, he'll give me special training to groom me so I can take over the company he built up.
Whoa, that's really amazing.
You and I have to defy our fate, Ibuki. I'm going to do everything in my power to use my fate against itself. So don't worry if we end up becoming friends. I promise I won't die on you.
And Not long after you did die. Because of that, I thought it was impossible to escape my fate.
But I didn't die. And you've changed quite a bit since then. You looked your destiny as a sub in the face and kept fighting. And I've been keeping an eye on you the whole time. That's why I want you to join with me. If you do, I can save you.
Save me?
The first thing you have to do is learn the whereabouts of your root and the other sub. That way, you won't have to worry about running into them someday and dying. I have the ability to help you do that.
You mean you can find my sub?
Keita! He should rest.
I don't need an answer right away. You can let me know how you feel after you've slept on it.
Talk to us. Are you all right?
What are you doing, man?
Ibuki, it's my turn to save you now. Sorry for saying all that stuff before.
It's okay. My brother. Can you tell me where Ration is?
What are you going to do if I tell you?
Defeat him. He's been distorting the balance of Terra, and the Terra Stone will be destroyed. He has to be stopped.
That's true. But I'll be the one to stop Ration. We'll find the path to the Terra Stone soon. Once we've found the stone, you can be sure that Ration will be there.
Keita, how do you feel?
All right, thanks. Where's Kuro?
With Kuraki. She wanted to talk to him. You need to stay in bed.
No, I'm fine.
Don't be ridiculous! You need to get your strength back! You almost got yourself killed this time!
Akane?
I sat there, waiting for you to come home. I couldn't help but think that you must have been hurt. I was so scared, and so worried. Ever since we were little kids, I've wanted to be there for you. After your mother died, I feel like you've been running away from everything. But you've changed since you met Kuro. And since you seem to be so happy, I didn't want to say anything that might ruin it. But the thought of losing you is more than I can stand. I want to be with you forever. I want you to be with me forever. So that's why I'm begging you.
I'm sorry for making you worry about me so much.
Don't apologize. Just stay with me.
Akane, I can't thank you enough. Don't be afraid. But I have to go.
Keita!
I'm not gonna run away this time.
Yes, we will be starting at the scheduled time.
Sawamura, where's Kuro?
She left.
Huh?
She said it would be best for you to wait here.
That little...
Keita, thank you for all you've done. But I have to finish this alone. Kuro! I'm so glad I ran into you. I can't find Kakuma anywhere. I need your help. Okay, but we must hurry. I'm afraid my brother is already here.
Are you prepared for this?
Makina, what's wrong? I just felt Kakuma's life slip away.
What is that? Okay, what just happened?
The barrier has been broken. The sanctuary's finally appeared.
What?
Are you planning to go after her?
Yes. I know she won't be able to fight at her best without me.
You might not survive this time.
I know, but I owe her my life.
Keita, please.
Miss Sano, you're more than welcome to stay here until Ibuki gets back.
Thanks for everything, Salamura. Akane? Akane.
Do what you have to do. I'll wait for you. But you'd better come back to be safe. Mark and I want you to wait here, understand? You're going after him alone? Yes. Reishin's very strong, isn't he? Can you fight him without your contractee? I'm going alone.
Am I too late? I'm sorry for your loss.
Keita, why are you here?
Because partners stand by each other.
But you...
Come on, let's do this.
Thank you so much, Keita.
Maybe you should thank me after we save the Terra Stone. So you ready to do this?
Yeah!
I have to be going now. But make yourself at home, Miss Sano. And rest assured, this is the safest place for you to be at the moment.
The safest?
The safest place for a sub. You're a sub of the Kaianji Group's COO, Yuki Kaianji. She's your root.
I don't understand.
If one of their subordinates finds you, they will take you into their custody and kill you.
My God!
You have to be very careful. And try not to leave this cottage if you can.
What were you thinking? Making a contract with this pathetic sub?
Keita's not pathetic. He's my contractee.
Go back, Kuro.
Keita!
Let's go! Kuro!
Right! Exceed Mega How did you...
This is your exceed? You will find I have no compunctions about spilling more family blood. No mercy.
You ready?
I'm right with you!
Good!
You've already used an exceed, and yet you're still able to move like that? Is he controlling Terra and sending it into you?
Do it now!
Exceed!
Silly girl.
Kuro!
Well, 1,000. Apparently, you've yet to master its power.
Hit him! Kuro! Kuro!
This is all meaningless.
Kuro, are you all right?
Yes, I can still fight. Keita! Are you out of Terra?
Don't worry about me.
The boy is spent. It's a miracle a mere sub was able to fight as much as he did.
This can't be. Keita!
He shouldn't be able to send you his Terra, at least not with so much ease. But that peculiar skill only quickens his own Terra's deterioration.
Please do it. Fight him.
But if I do that, it could end up killing you!
Kuro, didn't we come here to defeat him? Weren't you destined to come to this world so we could bring this madness to an end?
But Keita... I can feel your terror flowing into me. It hurts a little.
That doesn't matter anymore. Stop, Ration!
But you...
Don't you understand, Kuro? The terror that's flowing into you now is that sub's very life. He's a lowly being. If you fight, he will surely die.
It's up to you. Stop him.
But Keita... No, I can't do it!
Don't be foolish.
Keita...
I take back what I said. He's not a lowly sub. He's a true contractee. Can you feel it? The waves of terror coming from this Terra Stone. This pillar supports the balance of terror here, just like in the pure place. It will make a fitting resting place for the both of you. Are you prepared to meet your end?
Lord Ration!
Yakumo.
Yakumo!
Your Highness.
Looks like the gang's all here!
Indeed. We meet again.
It seems you've improved quite a bit. For a young contractee. I can't believe it! You all came here to help me! So what are you waiting for? Steiner and I will handle this. The rest of you should get out of here. Huh? Hang on! Why should we go? Obviously, because his life is in danger. Now hurry! What? I come all the way here and I don't get to be in the big fight? Oh, please! He looks... Alright, let's go. Come on, move it!
Please.
Right behind you. Well then.
We have some catching up to do, Ration.
We will arrive at our target location momentarily.
Understood. Stop the engines. It's too soon. Once the Terra has been released, and our device is surrounding it, only then will we be able to begin and you can do your job. But these readings of the Terra...
I didn't anticipate that another Terra Guardian would join the fight.
That won't change a thing. The plan will succeed. You look eager to fight, Raiga. Is that something all Terra Guardians crave? Or perhaps you have a more personal vendetta to settle? Either way, you won't have to wait long.
Ration Shishigami, I'm not gonna hold anything back this time.
And I promise to give you all I have, Steiner.
Well, here goes.
This way. Okay.
As powerful as ever, I see.
And you have remarkable agility. However, you may not be fast enough. Perhaps. Didn't see that one coming, huh? Your defense is weak. Ration.
I haven't had an opponent who could launch a counterattack that quickly in quite some time. Did you think speed was my only asset?
Did Ration actually overpower Steiner?
Excellent. I get to have some real fun for a change.
Glad to be of help.
What's with all the shaking?
It's due to the tremendous amount of terror that's colliding inside.
This is dangerous. Let's hurry outside. Okay. Looks like they've got us surrounded, Yakumo.
So it would appear.
There are so many of them.
Give up. You can't possibly escape.
Who said anything about running away? Ready?
Yes.
I'll show you all my power now. Are you ready, Excel?
Yes.
Exceed Stampede!
Multiplication.
You'll be able to dodge my attack. Now that they're at 5 with me! You're weak!
Did you defeat him?
The fight is decided. Reishin Shishigami, as a Terra Guardian, your strength is unrivaled. However, I fight with my contractee, Excel, and once we synchronize, we create the Exceed, known as Stampede.
Why are you trying to destroy the Terra Stone? What could you possibly hope to achieve?
I'm sure that you will understand. Eventually, even a fool like you will see.
How dare you insult my contractee? I shouldn't have let up for a second and simply finished you off!
That's so quaint. If you had actually pressed your attack, you would have met your end that much sooner.
That attack again?
It won't work. It won't even reach us. My Hexa Wall is much too strong for you.
I assume that this must be what saved you from my last attack. Very well, then.
Impossible. Where's that Terra coming from?
It's about time you two had a taste of real power!
Excel!
It's too much! Tribal ends are lame. I wanted to show Kuro how we win a fight. You know, break out our Exceed. Again? You don't think Excel and Steiner... Excel! Wow, she looks really beat up. What happened? Why are you a Steiner copy? Where's the real one? What the hell is going on?
My guess is that Steiner wanted to protect his contractee from Reishin. So he used his Exceed Stampede and had one of his copies from the multiplication carry Excel to safety.
You mean, no way. Steiner. No. Don't leave me behind.
Should I thank you?
There's no need.
I didn't get to fulfill our mission, but I did get a chance to fight someone like you. I am proud to have lived as a Terra Guardian and died like one.
Steiner of the German High Council, you will be remembered. Well done. Rest now. Back to work at last. Finally, I can bring about the beginning of the end.
I didn't think you would be able to dodge that. Not after a battle. It is my special attack Exceed. The Shadeen sword.
Who are you?
His name is Raiga. You see, he's originally from the Hiba clan. And I am now his contractee.
Kuraki. Hiba clan. How?
Well, it wasn't easy surviving the massacre you brought upon us. And the only thing keeping me going all these years was the thought of having my vengeance. Vengeance for the whole clan. Master Kakuma.
You would do all this to avenge our clan?
I was your most devoted follower, Lord Ratio. I truly believed in your utopia, where humans and Terra Guardians could coexist peacefully.
Someone hell-bent on vengeance working with a traitor.
But it was all a lie. You only cared about the Terra Guardians. Once you succeed in destroying this world's Terra Stones, only the Terra Guardians will have the power to rule. Unfortunately, that's a dream I have no intentions of helping you make a reality. We had a fascinating result in the simulation the other day. Unfathomable amounts of Terra will be released when the Terra Stone is destroyed. But what if you were able to harness it? As we speak, the Master Roots have surrounded this island with a vast amount of Terra. Typically, one can only reflect its flow for a few minutes. But if there's an unusually dense amount of Terra confined in a small place, the Terra will be drawn to that and concentrated, making the Terra even more dense. This will tear through the space-time that we dwell in, and a wormhole to another dimension will be opened.
A Terra Stone? I've never seen anything like it.
There's only one way to seal the wormhole that will otherwise suck everything in its vicinity into another dimension. The one with the greatest amount of Terra must be sucked into that wormhole. And that person is you, Ration!
Kuraki, you're trying to master a power that you cannot possibly comprehend.